Hello again, and welcome back. This is my first mileage report for the 2019 Ram 2500 6.7 Cummins. The truck does have 3.73 gears, and it is four-wheel drive, and it's a Longhorn trim level. So overall, you can see here the fuel mileage so far is great. I mean, it's fantastic. Uh, I bought the truck Black Friday, 29th November. I had to fill up the truck myself. Dealership only gave me like $40 worth of credit, and the truck, obviously, dealerships, they're empty, right? They got enough fuel to get to the gas station, maybe do a small test drive. But anyways, I filled up, I reset my trip, and I drove home. Drove 226.9 miles highway, filled up 9.8 gallons, 23.1 miles of the gallon. And as you see here, the fuel mileage really great. This one here, December 6th, you can see this is DC traffic. It's all DC traffic. A week's worth in DC, by the way. I hate driving in DC traffic. If anyone's ever driven up there, you know it's just awful. Anyways, this one here was just a small little trip here, 97.3 miles, almost like a TFL 100 mile loop, right? Filled up 3.8. Look at that, 25.6 miles to the gallon. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Now, some of you may think, were you driving like 50 miles an hour the entire time? No, I was driving at 65 miles an hour, set on cruise control. So the cruise control was set, and drove 65 the entire time, and I got 25.6 miles to the gallon. Absolutely phenomenal. This one here, 20.9 miles to the gallon. This one was at, regular speed, I guess. So above 70, I think maybe anywhere between 70 and 75. So, but anyways, you can see here overall, truck is getting phenomenal fuel mileage. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. So overall average is 20.3. I couldn't be happier. The Cummins Diesel, a straight six will always get better fuel mileage than a V8. Always. One thing to note, I have yet to notice an active regen. And again, I've discussed this in my previous video about the emission systems and the regen process between Ford and Ram. The Ram, as long as I'm on the highway for more than 30 minutes, the truck is always in passive regen because the exhaust gas temperatures between the dock and the DPF always stay above 600 and some odd degrees Fahrenheit. That's enough to do passive regen, and it's great. I have yet to notice an active regen in my truck, and I have, 1,122 miles on the truck. Still no regen. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So I will do a comparison. I know I didn't do a mileage update video on my Ford, the 19 Ford, the brief time that I had it, but I'm gonna do one, and you'll see the differences between the Ram and the Ford. But anyways, so yeah, truck's getting great fuel mileage, no active regens. As a matter of fact, the regen, even the DPF status screen on the Ram always stays at 0. One, because I'm always doing a lot of highway driving, and two, it's always in passive regen. As a matter of fact, when I was doing all the city driving, DPF remained at 0. Even monitoring it myself, it's great. The truck, I cannot describe how happy I am with the Ram Cummins, and their emissions regen process. All that stuff is just phenomenal. They know how to build emission systems and how you can get the best bang out of your buck. If your truck's constantly in active regen, you're spending more money on fuel. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to do that. The truck should be able to always be in passive regen, and Ram has always, have there been issues in the past? Absolutely. There's been issues across all three brands, Ford, Ram, GM. But when you come down to it, the end all be all, right? Ram / Cummins, they have the best emission system layout, the best regen process, coding, or however they program their trucks, it's just better. Way better than Ford and GM. So anyways, there's my initial mileage report for my 19 Ram.